Good morning. Welcome. It's so good to finally be in a position where I can spend some time with you. So, um, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, staying healthy, um, having all of your needs met when you need them to be, and just knowing that I'm sending you like the biggest. Mm, just, it's so good. It's so good. So, uh, I thought we'd spend some time today talking about how we feel in our bodies. And so it can show up in a lot of different places, and I'm not going to spend tons of time trying to name all of those, but as we come into our breath, maybe you'll start to sense where those places are. So find a comfy seat. Know that if you don't have a couple of blocks, and I left my blanket, which I'm not sitting on, shame on me, um, then get what you need. We're not in any big hurry. Come back and do this anytime you want, but just take a minute to get what you need. And if you don't have these things, then take a seat on a nice tall spine. You can send the gaze towards the floor, or you can close your eyes. Either way, you can just start to sway a little bit side to side as you feel your spine start to rise up. The crown of your head rises up. And then there's some awareness that goes down to the tailbone. Are you really curving the tailbone out? Can you curve it in just a little bit and then ratchet right back up? Just finding that inner length, that inner stretching of everything. If you want to add in a shoulder roll, you can. Just get into your body right here. We're not worried about breath yet. We're just seeing how we're feeling this morning. And then as you're ready, start to settle in. If it would feel good to take a breath here, a nice big deep cleansing breath, you can do that. Take a big inhale with me and let it go. Just start to settle in. You're not asking anything of your body right now. We're not asking to change the breath. All we are doing is simply being still. Allowing our body to tell us, even in this comfy, easy seat, what is it that you need right now. As you start to be distracted by all the noises of the living world around us, come back to your breath. Come home to it. Allow it to deepen. Allow it to fill your belly full, all the way up into the center of the torso, all the way up to the collarbones. And then a gentle release from the chest through the center of the body, down into the deep low belly. Finding your breath here. noticing where it shows up as you feel the ribs expand forward and backward to the sides. Notice everything. When you start to attach meaning to it, to what it is that you're feeling, come back to the breath. So as you're ready, I want you to send some more awareness to the spine. Did you start to collapse it all into the pelvis, into the hips? See if you can bring that length back into the spine. Hands are resting gently on the knees. Keep the eyes closed or down towards the floor. We're all good here. Take a nice big deep breath. And let it go. We'll start with the gentlest of twists. So keep the long spine, send the fingertips out on either side of the hips. Take a nice big inhale and reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, send that left hand over to that right knee. Right hand comes behind the back. So you're showing yourself, reminding yourself to keep that spine nice and tall with that right arm. And then as you take that exhale fully into the posture, not too deep because we're just getting started, think about where it shows up for you here. If at any point it's hard to breathe or if it feels like too much, back out. The gaze may go towards the right shoulder, it may not. Take a nice big inhale in the twist, and then exhale to come all the way back to center. Roll the shoulders forward and back. Find a little bit of movement right there. Let anything go that's showing up. All right, settling in, fingertips down next to the hips, outside on the fingertips towards the mat. You'll take an inhale, reach the arms up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, right hand all the way over to that left knee. Left hand back behind, nice tall spine. So really press that left hand into the floor. And then on the full exhale, give yourself everything you can. Last breath. Nice big inhale. And exhale, bring it back to center. Take a moment. Give yourself the breath. Take an inhale right here. And then as you exhale, send that right ear down towards the right shoulder. You're going to feel it all through the left side of the neck. Attention to the lower back. We're not curling the tailbone out, putting undue pressure on the low spine. But it's nice and tall, nice and rooted in, neutral spine. So that right ear is over towards that right shoulder. If that left hand wants to leave that left leg and walk those fingertips away from the hip, do it. Think about shining the heart forward even a little bit right here, coming into the breath. Taking an inhale in the posture, and then exhale, rolling the chin down towards the chest. Left hand comes back to the lap. Maybe there's a little bit of pressure on the palms into the knees to pull those shoulder blades forward as you tuck the chin down towards the chest. Big deep breath, chest lifts, and exhale, it all goes. Release any tension the palms may be holding on the knees. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, slowly roll the head back up, straight ahead, gaze forward. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, slowly sending that left ear over towards the left shoulder, shining the heart forward where you can. Awareness of that tailbone, so tall spine. And then maybe that right hand, maybe those fingertips want to walk away from the hip. Let them. Take an inhale right here. Exhale, chin comes down towards the chest, right hand returns to the lap. Shine the heart forward, tall spine. See if you can let the shoulder blades try to kiss behind you. Nice big inhale. Exhale, roll the nose, the head back up. We'll bring the hands together at heart center, just giving them a little bit of heat right here. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Coming back into the breath. All right, hands both up them all the way over the heart, tall spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, open the eyes, relax the body, and we'll move into table. So you've got a blanket or a towel nearby just in case you want it for your knees. You won't need it this first time around, or at least I don't. You may. Either is fine. And then we'll move right into cat-cow. So you're going to make sure those knees are right under the hips. Notice how my tailbone is curved, so we want to find that neutral spine here right to begin. Fingertips are spread nice and wide, wrists right under shoulders. Take an inhale, slowly send the crown and the tailbone up. Really let the back arch here. Take an extra breath. Inhale deep. Exhale, round it in nice and slow. Feel as if you're pushing all of the air all the way down to the low pelvis as the shoulder blades come apart. Extra breath. And begin. Inhale up. Don't collapse the weight into the arms if you can. And what I mean by that is don't let the shoulders kind of bow out. Keep the hands nice pressed into the floor. Moving through, finding where it feels really good in your body to move this morning. One more. As you're ready, make your way back into a neutral spine. Send those knees wide towards the outside edges of your mat and then slowly send the hips back towards the heels. Stretch the arms out long. First child's pose of the day is a wide leg child's pose. So let the heart melt towards the floor. Chin comes close to the mat, maybe even the head, relaxing where you can. We're sending some awareness to the hips. We can hold emotional pain there. We're sending some awareness to the shoulders. This is where we hold all of that anxiety and tension along within the neck and in the jaw. right between the eyes at the brow. We hold a lot of sadness and grief in our hearts. So allow yourself to feel that opening behind you, right in the center of your back. Breathing in 2 more breaths. Take an inhale in this wide-legged child's pose. And then an exhale, slowly lift yourself back up. Bring those hands right back under the shoulders, and then bring those knees right back under the hips. When you're ready, curl your toes, lift your hips. Find your first down dog. And so as you find this first down dog, see if you can connect your breath to the pedaling of your feet. This down dog doesn't have to be static. It can be moved. There can be a lot of movement here. So let yourself feel a little bit of movement with your breath. And as you're ready, start to walk those feet and hands up towards the front of your mat. We'll meet in a forward fold near the front. Big bend in the knees to begin here. Torso might even rest on the thighs. Upper head and shoulders hang heavy. Take an inhale halfway. Long spine, crown of the head, forward, shoulders back. Extra breath. Inhale here. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale down low. Exhale, slow rise all the way up. We'll open those palms towards the front of the room. Lift the heart. Tuck in the pelvis. Open through the heart. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the arms up over the head. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let it go. So from here, you can shimmy side to side. Let the hands kind of go around the feet like a willow tree. You can clasp the elbows and just kind of give yourself a gentle rock side to side. One more breath. And then as you're ready, take an inhale. Step this left foot down, all the way down the mat. You've got hands on either side of that right knee. Make sure that right knee is right over that right heel. And then as you're ready, lower this left knee all the way down. Left foot comes behind you. And you want to make sure that the toes are pointing straight towards the back of the mat. Hands are on the mat. And then you've got this nice tall spine. So see if you can lift the chin here. Feel it all the way down to the psoas as you lean into the inner groin, as you lean forward. Inhale, press the hands and the foot into the floor. And then as you're ready, start to lift up, finding a kneeling crescent. Shoulders relax. Tuck in that tailbone. Start to feel the stretch through the inside of the left leg. Take a nice big inhale. We're going to send that left palm over towards the right knee. Right hand's going to come to left leg. And then just see if that twist can deepen a little bit for you here. Awareness to the tailbone. Really tuck it in, keeping that lower back safe. If that right hand wants to reach back behind, you can do that too. So you got a balancing core core engagement, twist going on here. You're going to reach those right fingertips away, deepening the stretch to the front of the body. Inhale in the twist. Exhale, hands come forward. Hands come back to the mat. See if you can curl those left toes. Take an inhale, send the hips back. So you're finding some variation of a pyramid pose, but we're not warm yet. So just enjoy a moment of maybe lunging forward and then lunging back. Trying to keep some awareness in the low back. Being kind to yourself. Don't overdo it. Just feeling into that space. And then when you're ready, see if there's a place you want to hold it. Hands may come back. If you have those blocks and you feel like blocks could really help you, if you don't have access to blocks, you could use books here. You could use whatever you can find. So find an inhale halfway and then exhale. And let the head relax. Start to slowly bend that right knee. You have to move the blocks out of the way. And then one more push with the hips back as you come to the top of the mat and you come back into that forward fold. Shake those hips. Let's rise. So here we go. Inhale halfway. Exhale, relax. Inhale, down low. Exhale, full rise all the way up. Palms come near the hips. We'll reach the arms up overhead with a fresh breath. And then exhale down through heart center, bowing to the chest. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. And then as you're ready, we'll send that right foot back. Low lunge, and then that right knee comes all the way down the mat. Right foot down to the mat. Lunging forward, feeling that goodness. Reaching the throat up, stretching through the jaw. Feeling it all the way down. So muscles deep in your psoas. All right, when you're ready, press into the foot to the hand. You're coming up, finding that kneeling crescent. So find what you need here. Relax the shoulders down. Take your inhale. And then exhale. Twist that right hand over to that left knee. Left fingertips behind. Check on that tailbone. Sending those left fingertips away to deepen the twist. Inhale in your twist. Exhale, bring it back. Sending it down. And then here you go. You're going to curl those right toes, send the hips back. Give yourself just a few breaths here. Moving through. You've got those blocks or 2 books if you need those. Inhale. Exhale, find your spot. Halfway lift. Exhale. So things you could be checking here. The hips square. You're sinking way far over into that right hip. See if you can square them out. You're worried about whether or not that front leg is even straight. You're worried about feeling something good. Just not a worry. Last breath. Beautiful. Inhale, lunge forward. Move those blocks or books. Hands come to the mat. This time we're going to move right into a down dog. So pedal it out. reconnect with your breath. As you're ready, take an inhale, bend those knees, press into the balls of the feet, ripple into your plank. And check that booty, make sure it's not too far up, it's right, it's like a straight line, nice and strong, hands pressed into the floor. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll lower all the way with control, all the way down to the mat. And then take an inhale, lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And we're in Cobra. So in Cobra, the hands are on the mat, but the lift is coming from the low back and the pelvis pressing into the floor, glutes engaging. So check yourself. Let's go through a few rounds of that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. Exhale to lower. Last one. Fresh breath, palms in, necks under shoulders, pressing in, sending heads back. Child's pose. The shower grows, the shower grows, the fainter we go into the fade out now. Give yourself that breath. Build all those bridges, don't watch them thin down the dust. We'll blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. As you're ready, taking an inhale, coming back into your table. We can curl those toes, lift the hips. Let's refine that down dog. Send some awareness to the legs this time, to the backs of the legs. See how you're feeling there. And then some awareness to the low back. Is it rounded at all? If it is, really press into those hands. And find that length and hinging through the shoulders to straighten that lower back. Heading deep down, we're hanging on to sweet nothing left behind. As you're ready, take an inhale. Slowly exhale, walk those feet and hands together, center of the mat, forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, down low. Exhale, slow rise. Palms come next to the hips, opening up. Heart opens, chin lifts, 2 breaths. The shower grows, the shower grows, the fainter we go, fade out loud. Slowly relax the body. And we're going to bring the feet to the outside edges of your mat. You're still facing forward, but you're taking the feet to the outside edges of the mat. We're going to do some coat hanger arms just to make sure that we've really gotten some synovial fluid moving through that thoracic spine. So just give yourself that twist. The ball of the foot may come up, or not the ball, but the ankle may come up. And that is delicious. All right, shake out the wrists. You're going to come to the top of the mat, and you're going to start with your feet closer together. So we're going to move right into some dynamic movement and balance. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your feet together, tall spine. And you're going to start to really ratchet up like we did from that seat. So find the tall spine, hands right at heart center. Just a little bit of awareness to the lower back, keeping it neutral if you can. You're going to take an inhale, slowly start to move awareness over to that left side of your body. And then lift this right knee. Keep that right foot flexed. Long spine, nice and strong here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, set that right foot down, and then a fresh breath. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, find a chair. And once you get into that chair, so I like to think of it as swinging my hips back to sit in a swing, curling the tailbone and finding that nice long spine. Knees are over heels. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come to rise. Maybe the shoulder blades start to kiss, opening through the heart. Relax, inhale, breath goes, and the body weight goes over to that right side. All the awareness right there. Hands come together at heart center. Bringing that left knee up. Flexing that left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, lower it down. Shake it out. Find those coat hanger arms again. Get whatever you need. Get the little wiggles out. Because we're about to move through that whole sequence, but more quickly. So when you're ready, give yourself just a couple more breaths. When you're ready, come back to stillness. And we'll start to move through, keeping each posture 2 breaths. Two breaths. So what you'll do is you'll inhale. Let's just do it together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, down through right center. Fresh breath. And then move some of that awareness over to the left side of the body. Feel that strength as you lift all the way up. And then lift this right knee. Inhale. One more. Inhale in this. Exhale right into chair. So find the chair. You may have to adjust. Remember, you're swinging back into a swing. You're curling that tailbone forward. You've got that length in the spine. Knees are over the ankles. Inhale. Exhale, rising up. And then inhale, lifting. 1, 2. All my skin is dry, so I'll never wash over me. Wash over me. 2. Foot down. If you want hands at heart center in prayer for this, go right ahead. I tricked you on this last one. See if you can do it. If not, take the breath in between. And I counted way longer than 2 breaths. My apologies. All right, shake it out. All right, we'll come back to the top of the mat, facing forward. Taking an inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Releasing the upper body. Take an inhale, step this left foot back. Left hand plants right under left shoulder. Really send those left heel back. Find that length in the body. And then when you're ready, add in the twist. If it's too much to do the full twist, just lower that knee. Same thing. We just want to keep that knee right over the heel. Wrist right under shoulder. Awareness of that left heel. Send it back. Finding the twist. Finding your opening. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Step it back into plank. 2 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, moving through chaturanga into your up dog. Strong through the arms. Back to your plank. Down dog. Walk your feet up, top of the mat. And then as you're ready, that left foot steps back. Right wrist, right under right shoulder, right heel goes back, lunging over that left knee, and then adding in the twist. If it feels good in your body, lowering that right knee if you need to. Check that the knee is over the ankle. It's not bowing out to the side, it's straight over. There's a long stretch through that right leg. Inhale, lower that left hand, step it back to your plank. This time we're going to hold it 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lowering all the way down. You're going to send your arms out into a T, the side view. And you've got the tops of your feet on the mat as well. So we're going to move into superhuman, but I'm going to do it a little differently than I normally do in my classes. So instead of arms reaching up in front, they'll be out to the side today. So as you're ready, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Find your superhuman. Pressing the pelvis into the floor, glutes engaged, arms lift, heart open, chin lifted. Feet are pointed. Inhale right here. Exhale, release it down. You can bend the arms at the elbows, diamond to make a diamond where your palms stack on top of each other and give yourself a little break. Last breath. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. Reset your superhuman. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lift it up. Pressing in, engaging where you can, feeling your strength. Really spread those fingertips out. Engage all the way to the tips of your fingers and your toes. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, rest it down. Send some awareness to the jaw, to the teeth, to your face. Can you relax there a little bit more? You're like, I'm not feeling as much as I'd like to. If you take those hands and walk them more towards the center of your body, that stretch will be deepened for you. Give yourself about 3 more breaths. And then as you're ready, use your hands. Walk yourself all the way back up. That felt good. All right, so as you're ready, you're just going to move your cheerleader legs to the other side. So the right knee goes back, left knee comes forward. We want that heel to be somewhere in line with that right knee if we can. And then the weight's on that left hip. But we're sitting tall, right? We're sitting tall. And we'll take that inhale. Exhale, leading with the heart, finding our way down towards the floor. Hands come to the floor. You've got those props. You've got your towel. You've got whatever you need. And walk those hands out as the back releases, feeling into where that stretch is showing up for you today. Remembering that you can walk the hands in towards center. You have time. Allow yourself to feel all of the things. Give yourself about 4 more breaths. And as you're ready, slowly use your hands to walk yourself back up. Take a moment to bring your legs back in front. So we're going to be moving into Shavasana from here. There'll be a few moments for you to add in anything that I didn't offer that would feel good in your body right now. So make your way into Shavasana, whatever that's going to look like for you today, with the understanding that you can give yourself a few breaths first. You can give yourself some movement first. And then what I'll ask you to do is enjoy the last few moments of your time in deep Shavasana. You can decide how long that is for you today. I just want to leave you, so you can pause it here, or you can and take a Shavasana and then come back, or you can just move on with your day from here. But one thing that I'm really clinging to right now, which is an ironic way to put this, but is I'm clinging to the idea of surrender, because there's too many things that I cannot control, and it creates so much anxiety to try to control them. So I'm just trying to find a little bit more openness to surrender. And so it's just that surrender makes new answers possible. And so I'll share more about that as we move through our time together over the next days and weeks. And I hope that everyone is healthy, safe, and that you have what you need. Inhale with the arms all the way over the head. Palms come together down through heart center, bow, and chin to chest. Gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.